All righty, this is K4PEW. Attention all hams, all lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. Prepared for the Simplex Net here on 146.415. Is there any emergency traffic? I thought not. Is there any other kind of traffic? No, if there's an emergency, please call 911 and we'll help. If you can't do that, we'll do it for you. Just let us know if you need help. 1 second. I'm doing this. I'm simulcast. I could hear myself since there's a time delay on the Facebook feed off of my handheld. So that's the reason I did that. Where was I? Oh yeah. We're on 146.415.net. It's we can I'll keep it straight. Started off on the wrong foot, I think. For information on this net, you can go right now to YouTube or you can go to Facebook. You can go to my Facebook, my call, but it's Paul E Baul, and then my middle initial E, and then WIELOS. I know that's my last. Should have probably posted it here somewhere, but you guys all know you can look it up on QRZ. You can look up my call. But anyway, there, or obviously you can go to YouTube and look under my call, K4PEW. But either one's good. It's just that on the YouTube, excuse me, not on the YouTube, but on the YouTube one shows my radio. The Facebook shows me. It just seemed interesting. I don't know. You guys will be the judge. Let's see, where was I? All right. We normally meet here on Wednesdays and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. and all kinds of other times, but those are the two formal times. And that's on 146.415 FM. So where I keep going here and connecting that there. The purpose of the net is to have fun. I'm having fun anyway. No, but I do have a cold, so I apologize if I sneeze or sniffle or cough or whatever tonight, because I've had it for about a week and it's driving me crazy. Tonight, the announcements for the net, I'll do those first. Tonight, we're doing the here on 146.415 and then 28.415 upper sideband, and then we're moving over to 223.415. We're also on net number 955. We're starting from the east. Announcements on that, I don't have a darn thing besides that. It is the end of the month. I'm not sure if that's significant, but because the second member of the breakfast is the month, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be another big ham group there. The group that meets on in the mornings at 6 a.m. The breakfast at the. I think I'm going to join them, so I'm hoping everybody else will too. It's not a big deal. They're just a bunch of hams. We're meeting for breakfast, and they do. Yeah, I believe it's every 2 months. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Saturday we're going to be there, but I'll confirm that for you, or somebody on the net can confirm that for me. Anyway, any other announcements besides that, or those? Yeah, Michael trying to clear his throat today. Oh, I forgot about it. 10-meter net Sunday night. I think everybody remembers that, hopefully. But see, they also get a reminder before every 10-meter net on the that information too. It's at 10 p.m. It's at 7:30 p.m. on 10 meters on 28.415. Remember, 7:30 Sunday nights. I guess I forgot to mention something else here. What was it? No, I'll just say what it is. We'll be taking check-ins we'll be starting from the east, but we normally first take people who are short on time, mobile, or man, I messed up tonight. Time checking. But is there any other announcements? Okay, very good. I guess supposedly today, tomorrow, or next day, I think we've got a solar flare coming in. Excuse me. I'm going to be. It's crazy cold. All right, well, let's go ahead and start. If we have any first-time check-ins, people short on time or mobile, please come in. All right, we got Mike in there. How are you?
Doing pretty good, Paul, and
doing well. Well, my wife's sick too, but she's at work trying to make a living. Now tonight's her. Today's her Friday. She's working tonight, finish it up, and she's off all next week. So that's kind of the reason she's working. How are you doing?
And surviving, got to sniffle too, so we'll see if this weather make up its money would definitely help out.
Anything worse because what my wife and I both have. I guess I brought it home from somewhere. I don't know. I guess Walmart or something, wherever I've been. And oh my gosh, I haven't had so much congestion in years and years and years.
Oh, I know. Definitely no fun. By the time I wake up in the morning, I spend probably about the first 3 or 4 hours blowing my nose, so just hate. So.
Oh yeah, I've been blowing my brains out for the last 3 or 4 days.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Well, I'll turn it back over to you. Good evening, everybody on it, and you, and I appreciate you doing this, and say good evening, and have a good like that.
From Hendersonville, Kilo 4 Victor Alpha. Good signal. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time ticket? I can hear you. Where you are, Richard? Oh, you're at your new house? Oh, cool. Great. Well, yeah, I can hear you, but you need a bigger antenna. Very good. That's Richard and Stephanie, KI4SIV and KI4SOR. Wilson County, because I don't know where his new house is, but that's where he's talking from on a, I think it's on a J pole. I think he said just a few feet off the ground. Mobile or first time chicken? Very good. Then we'll start from the east.
YRF.
Very good. How you doing there, Michael?
I'm doing finer than frog hair with 3 waves.
Oh man, you got to do 4.
Well, I'm not that good.
You need a really sharp razor to do that one.
That is true.
Man, good day for me. How about you?
It's been a good day for. It's been actually it's been a good week so far. Haven't been extraordinarily busy and able to keep everything caught up.
I can't tell.
I'm watching it now.
Okay, because I can't tell if it's on or off. It's just, I don't know. Oh no. All right, there we go.
I just saw you look up and you had your hand up in the air.
It's on a time. It's delayed, so it's not really what I'm doing at the moment. It gets confusing. All right, I got to change it back here because I don't see what it really is looking at until I turn it back. Anyway, anything good for the net?
No, Paul. I guess I don't have anything great to share, so I'll just say back to net control. Thank you for doing what you do. KM for a while.
Even look at that picture of me because since it's the delay, I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at what I was doing 10 seconds ago. It's funny to me. That was good. That was Michael, KM4YRF, and he's here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east?
Okay, for the easy.
Hey, very good, Earl. You doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing good. I seen that there email with that polysyllable word on there. I had to, daggone, is that why the moon looks so close to the Earth? Is the Earth getting a stronger magnetic field and pulling everything closer? What about all this space junk out there?
Yeah, man, it seems like that Elon Musk group puts up about 50 satellites a day. Then,
well, no, I guess that there is he the one that put that there car looking like thing up there with the man sitting there with the top down waving that got lost going to Mars?
Yes, that was him. What a knucklehead, huh?
I ain't gonna go there, but I had that thought.
Well, it's true. It was obvious best to put something up, and he decided he'd put one of his cars up there, which Couldn't be a junk car. It had to be a Tesla, you know.
Well, that's a good place for it, I guess. Well, so much controversy about maybe the batteries ran down, or I don't know, overheated and combusted or something. But you mentioned solar flares or anything, something like that. Does that have anything to do with this here email? Geomagnetic storms coming this way?
I don't know. I'm all messed up here because the video I just did isn't even me anymore. So I don't know what the heck. It stopped the video. I don't know what happened.
Maybe I said something that didn't like you. You got boot or back.
I don't think so. I think I just don't know what I'm doing.
It's still going on.
Yeah, but it's just it's just in a regular rotation. You know?
The volume turned down. I can't really tell. There is a delay, but you're still up and going.
I think it was being repetitious, wasn't it?
I can't tell. Is it like going in circles?
I don't know. I'm watching it now. It sure looks like I'm just going through some kind of a quick rotation here. It looks like I finished it. Yeah. Look, I don't know what I did to finish it, but yeah, it's done, and it's going to be messed up. Okay, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing. I guess I'm not Facebook familiar. Anyway, anything else for the matter?
No. Kind of curious and trying to understand. Sometimes it's an all-day ordeal. Just hope everyone enjoys the bumper-to-bumper traffic for getting worse than what it during the holiday shopping spree. Be good and be careful. Hang on tight. Enjoy the ride.
All right, very good, Earl. Was there somebody at the party and it was doubling? Right, there's not if it was accidental, no big deal. But if you're doubling, let me know. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. He's over in Noreen, just east of the Cedars 11. Big signal. Who else is out there? From the east, please come down. Very good. How you doing tonight there, Kevin?
Oh, well, I'm doing pretty well, Paul. I can't complain. Well, listen, I'm sure. There's not a lot going on. Same old stuff, different day. Just do my chores and, try to trouble for the most part. I don't always get you. So, listen. Well, not a lot going on, Paul. But how about yourself?
Well, at your age and my age, maybe yours is a little easier to stay in trouble because you're still relatively young compared to me. But I just have I have a hard time getting into trouble.
There you go. Well, it's easy to stay out of trouble if you can't get in it. Isn't that the truth?
I used to get in a lot more trouble than I do now. I know that.
Oh, you and me both. I tell you, I always stayed in trouble. That's for sure. More, and they're long and gone and way behind me now. So all I can do is look behind me and say howdy. I'll check in with you on another one. I guess we're going 6 meter next.
10 meters, 20.
All right. Well, I'll meet y'all guys around that way. Hopefully, you can be able to be heard. I don't have the same. I think I'm running vertical, horizontal, and y'all run vertical.
I'm vertical, yes, but I'll be able to hear you.
All right. Well, we'll see. Take care over there and be safe. Take you for my zone.
Very good, Kevin. Don't forget, we're going to 223-415 after that.
Okay, I got that one on. I've been sitting here monitoring, listening in. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, I got it on.
All right, very good. That was Kevin. He's a Kilo Golf 4 Mike, India Zulu. Big signal over there. Who else is east? Or yeah, we'll stay with east. How about north then? Anybody north?
WB0NOL?
I got a little bit of feedback there, Mark.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay, very good.
Well, I'm trying to turn it down, but I'm not fast enough.
How goes it, Mark?
Oh, it's going good. I'm turning a little hot.
No, you sound pretty good.
Yeah, nothing much going on over here. Just kind of chilling and trying to get Christmas there.
Oh, Christmas decoration. Do that for the grandkids, do you?
Yeah. I thought we got a deal where we were going to go to my daughter's this year, but it was vetoed by the person in charge over here.
The station manager, you mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. So I asked my wife, what do we?
Exactly. That's what I do. It's I know what we're doing.
And she usually says, what do you want to do? I said, it doesn't matter what I want to do.
That's true. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Because if you don't want to do what she wants to do, then you don't want to be in trouble.
That's what I say. It's hard to stay out of trouble, really.
Yeah, I understand that. But anyway, that's all I know. I haven't heard Robin in a while. Have you talked to him?
Him on email, but I haven't heard him on the air in a few days. I talked to him probably maybe last week sometime. Sometimes I catch him on the air when something like that.
Yeah, okay. I sent him a note, so we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got. Have a good afternoon or good evening.
Yeah, but you forget he's got a full-time job. You don't.
How boring is that?
Oh, I don't know. I still miss some of the challenges and the feeling and having a different boss than the one I had here at the house.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
Yeah, very good. You dropped off there, Mark. Was that me or you? Oh, you were keyed down. Was your mic stuck? Now I got nothing. There you go. Now I've got you, but you were just having a carrier, no audio. It's a nice carrier though, but no audio. Nothing. Man, I'm gonna have to talk to your station manager. Okay. I guess that's you, Mark. I don't know. I assume it is a big signal. No, nothing there. So, anything else, Mark? Hold on one second. All right, I'm going to move on. Who else from the north? Please come in.
84 VUW, Carlin, Edge of Town, Bethpage, Summit County.
Very good, Carlin. Oh, by the way, I didn't say it. That was Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. He's up in northwest Wilson County. How you doing, Carlin?
Doing okay. Sitting there, just finished eating supper. Sitting in there, nice and warm. And I've got 40 over on him, but still no audio. So, hope he's got another mic to plug in. Maybe that'll take care of it. So, anyhow, doing okay, I guess. You doing all right?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, I'm on the last day or 2 or 3 of this cold, so we might be able to tell from my voice. I still have problems.
Yeah, well, you're sounding better than you did the other night. You kind of sounded tired the other night, so I don't know. Well, anyway, I'll hush up and I'll get out of here. Hello to everyone, and turn it back over to you for more check-ins. Katie 4 VW.
All right, very good. Thanks, Carlin. That was Carlin up in Angeltown. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is north? North or west?
Hey, Paul, KB9 OCD.
Hey, Greg, what are you up to, man? By the way, we've got that 220 net right after well, we do the 10-meter net, which only lasts a couple of minutes, and then we run over to the 220 net right after that.
Yes, I know. I read your email or your text message, and I do appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to get in this morning. Usually I'm in bed at this time, but thank you for all you're doing, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and equally a good Christmas family get together. But I thought I'd stay up today and chime in.
Well, we appreciate it. We had, I think we had 10 on the 220 net last Saturday, which was pretty cool.
I hear you. Also, I would like to reconfirm that the Bible Net Breakfast is this Saturday, and I think the restaurant opens up at 8 o'clock. And we're going to that buffet place up there. And don't quote me. I hope somebody can correct me, but I think it's at Hermitage.
Yeah, that's the Golden Corral you're talking about in Hermitage. I know exactly that's where we go, but ours was scheduled for the second. I think we'll change it and do this Saturday. It'll be better.
Yeah, that's it. The Hermitage, the Golden Corral. I couldn't think of the name of it, but yes. And I do plan to be there, and a bunch of us guys are going to be there, so we'll be looking forward to meet everybody.
Well, make sure you bring a big bib because there's lots of bacon, unlimited bacon.
I know. That's why I'm bringing a half a dozen Tupperware bowls.
Well, just bring a big jacket with pockets.
I wouldn't want to get lit on my bacon.
I know. It's just funny, though, because it's like going to one of those buffets. They have free shrimp, and everybody piles on the shrimp.
Oh, good Lord, yes. They get as many shrimp as that plate will handle, and they're dropping shrimp as they go back to the plate or back to the table. So, all right, well, that's all I've got. It's been good to make contact with you, and we'll see if we can keep our beady eyeballs open for the other two. KB9 OCD back to net.
Very good. That was Greg. He's up at Greg. I forget where your location is again.
Pleasant View.
Oh yes, of course. It's Pleasant View for the pleasant guy. It's Pleasant View. Oscar Charlie Delta, and it's Greg. Who else is north? All righty, to the west.
KG4 LV, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey Jack, everything good?
Everything's going great. Just trying to stay warm.
Yeah, well, you ought to pay the heating bill. Wouldn't have any problems.
That's a thought.
What do you have a heat pump?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine's gas. I don't know if that's cheaper or not here. I couldn't tell.
Well, it went out after I had bought the house. I guess I'd owned the house 10 years, and it went out, so I just replaced it with another one.
No, heat pumps. I installed. Well, I've always had heat pumps, but that was in Florida, where they're much more popular than here, just because it doesn't get as cold there.
There's no gas up in this neighborhood, this little pocket neighborhood I'm in.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Paul. Appreciate it.
Very good. That's Jack. He's in and it's Kilo Golf for India Lima Victor. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor.
All righty, Greg. You doing okay?
I'm doing well. Hope everyone else is. Hope you're getting well.
It's in very tiny increments. Every time I think I'm doing better, I lay down, and then my head gets stuffed up, and I cough all night. I wish I could do that. I probably could. I could sit in the recliner or something. Maybe that's the answer.
It might help.
No, it's a pain. And lingering, it's like, I forget what this old saying was. You can either take aspirin, lots of fluids, and take antibiotics, and it'll last 10 days, or you can do nothing and it'll last 10 days.
Yeah, that's my motto.
Well, it's just no matter how you're going to cut it, you can't cut short of flu or a cold. Well, maybe there's some drugs I'm unaware of.
I don't think there are really. And if you try to explain that to your employer, look, I'm not going to go to the doctor because I'll be all right in a couple of days. But the best if I just don't get out. No.
No, that's what's weird is it's like it's like a conspiracy to make you go pay for a doctor.
A couple months back from work, so anyway, I ended up paying out of pocket.
Yeah, I know. It is goofy that kind of, they just, what you ought to do is go in and throw up on their desk and you go, can I go home?
I've said something in those along those lines once.
I mean, really, it's silly. I mean, if you can't trust me, why did you hire me?
Yeah, I invited somebody to come back and take a look at.
They didn't take you up on it, did they?
No, I was like, look, I got to go home. I don't want to work this stuff. No.
Funny. Yeah, what do I have to do? I mean, do I have to pass out?
Very good. Well, I'll see you on the next K4 TV.
Very good. Antioch, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is west? Any more Western nations?
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta.
Hello, Doug. How are you?
I'm doing well tonight, Paul. How's everything going in town? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's better today than it has been in the past few days. But just hacking away, and I'm sure you've had a cold before, like everybody seemingly has had. So I've heard, I had a friend who never had a cold. I don't know how he managed that. He's probably lying. But
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I heard you talking about the delay on the video from when you were actually moving to what you were seeing a surgeon doing a remote surgery through video, and oops, I didn't mean to cut that.
hey, I don't know how they do that. Tell you the truth. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, their system hopefully is a little better. They don't get that time lag. Something to think about. But anyway, appreciate you doing the net, and we're all good up here in Greenbrier tonight. Before MK back to net control. Good.
That was Doug in Greenbrier. Kilo Oscar 4, Mike. Kilo Delta. Good signal. Who else is west?
K4 Bravo Whiskey Alpha.
Hello. You're gonna have to show me how to do Facebook there, Ricky.
Hey, I tell you what I'll do is I'll send you a message on something on how to do it.
Yeah, just send me an email because I don't think I signed up for the messenger part.
I'll work. I think I can record it and on my phone, and then kind of go through it on and then videotape it on my phone and then send it to you by email. That'll work.
Yeah, no, I got you. How's everything going for you?
Oh, it was going good. I tried to check in earlier, and evidently what's going on with it. It was my desktop mic, and it wasn't. I kept hollering, and nobody was recognizing me. And then I looked over at the radio, and it wasn't even working. So I don't know what's going on with it. I put it back up to HF radio, and it's working fine. So maybe it was just I'm on a different radio, and I'm only doing 50 watts. So I just want to see how this radio would sound. Normally I do 80 watts, and that radio gets super hot when I do my net. So I said, I want to just see how much difference there is between the 80 and 50.
Doing fine. Your audio's fine. It's a little bit of hash in the background, but nothing to get upset about doing. Just how much power are you doing, you say?
50 watts.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Just don't want to burn up your antenna, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm staying away from that amp. But yeah, I'm watching it on the meter, and I'm hitting 7. And tell you what, I mean, I don't know that I was hitting any better than that with the other radio at 80.
I'd have to go back and look myself on another net. But yeah, no, you're doing fine with 50 watts for. Well, I've got to put my new antenna back up. I'll put it off when I talk about backup. It's new, but you really nobody. People would need an amp is somebody who's on an HT. Those are the only people that really need an amp to talk to the ski lift here at Mount Juliet.
Yeah, roger that. But anyway, I got in here and I got to see how well it's doing. I'd like to use this radio for, and it keeps the radio cool while I do the net. The other one doesn't. It's a 2980 Yasu 2980 FT 2980, and it's just got those little heat vents and long net. That thing is so hot. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn something up.
Well, you know what? I think I may have told you before. What I did is I had another video like that, and I just put I took one of the fans out of one of those little muffs, but the little ones that come out of an old laptop. I pulled that out and hooked it up to 5 volts, 5 volts USB voltage, and up of the fins, and it keeps it cool.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that. I might have to try to do that. I'll find something I can a fan that would work off of that. I don't anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. But anyway, I don't want to hold you up because it seems like you're moving along really good. You're a little bit of I kind of went out of turn because I didn't want to miss my turn, but I'm not. Yours was on the west. I'm rambling. Anyway, this is K4 BWA. God bless. As you can hear my voice. Back to you, Paul.
Yeah, very good, Ricky. That was Ricky K4WBA in Portland. I got to tell you about the fan though. I did another one with the fan about, oh my gosh, it's 50 years ago, almost 49 years ago. I came home from work, and my wife says the refrigerator's not working. I said, what? And I had like the day before, I had taken the back off the refrigerator and cleaned the condenser fan. Just a little fan with a a 6-inch blade. I mean, the fan motor quit. I said, I'll be a son. So I took the wires, took the wires off of that, connected, and it was 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock on a Friday night. There was no way to get the parts until the following Monday, because nothing was ever open on Saturdays back in the 70s. And I took one of those box fans, the 24 or whatever it is, 24 by 24-inch box fan. Pulled the refrigerator back there, plugged it into the wall, or plugged it into the wires on the fan for the condenser fan on the bottom end of the refrigerator. Next weekend, every time the refrigerator decided it was going to run, I hear it was like an aircraft taking off in the refrigerator in the kitchen. That was my easy fix to hooking up a box fan. Anyway, again, Ricky K. West or West?
Richard.
Hey, go ahead, Mark. What happened, man? Is the station manager get even with you?
Blue. Just all of a sudden, I've got a mic with a little preamp on it. Everything quit. So it's probably a cable, but I didn't find it. I hooked up another mic. But thanks for your patience.
Oh no, you had a great signal though. No audio.
Yeah, well, anybody else that I know of.
I know, but you're our I don't know what you would say. You're the station that has to be met in quality.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I guess I'm old and decrepit in this out, but I will. Trust me. Anyway, carry on. Thanks for letting me check back in.
Very good, Mark. Well, we don't. Anyway, that was Mark. Straightening out his shack there with a. Not sure why it failed at the moment, with just no signal. I guess that's better than audio and no signal. Because then it would be terrible. You'd just be screaming. Well, he was screaming either way. Who? Yourself. Hello, Tony. How's the Smyrna sector doing?
Well, it's 39 degrees and clear. Did you advertise the Santa Net, the announcements? I didn't get home in time.
I did, but what I need to do is put that reminder in the net reminders every time there's a net. That actually gets to 200. This only gets to whoever's listening 20 or something. But you're right. I forgot to mention it. Santa Net, Christmas Eve, 7. Don't forget.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody had already logged out and gone home now. All right. Anyway, no, we're good. Well, no, I've been working
Yeah, it's better that way. Having it change up, it's like a TV show. It's got to change up a little bit.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I don't know that anything else is going on.
I'd rather have nothing going on that's of any consequence than something bad going on.
What is the Chinese curse? May you live in interesting times.
That is a curse.
Yes, it is.
I've had enough interesting times in my life. I don't need any more. People even at the idea of going back to work. I said, nah, I'm not gonna. Well, none of my ex-employers.
That's it.
All right, Tony. That was Tony, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. He is in Smyrna. And again, Santa Net, Christmas Eve, 7 p.m. Make sure you drag your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, your XYL, and whoever else, and neighbors. But it'll be here for 146 415. It'll also be on Facebook Live, and we'll have follow as obviously before the event. Who else is Sal? Hello, Larry. Everything well with you? Very good. I'm glad to hear it. You sound okay. I can't wait to. I told you I got my new antenna in. I get that up, and I'll be able to hear you even better. Yeah, very good. That's Larry. He's in Rockville. He usually has a great signal, but since I moved my antenna and it's in a different antenna, quality antenna, I don't catch him as well. It's not his fault. He's got a great system down there. Just that Rockville's in an awkward place from where my antenna is. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else is south? South or anywhere? Hey, west up.
I was pretty much a lollygagger. I got in here to. I've heard 2 or 3 cents. No, everything's good here.
Yeah, very good. By the way, they have the X700, and it's waiting to be installed right now, very patiently. And then they send me a note. What it was. They asked me for how did you enjoy that, and you can do a review, but you can't say anything other than about what the antenna does. Not like customer service, not anything like that. And talking about other people, yeah, I love the antenna. It's great. And then so I'm gonna call customer service and tell them, dude, you got to get hold of Diamond and get their crap together. There's way too many of us out here, and there's several that I know of that have problems with the Diamonds, and it's not good.
Yeah, I understand. They got to keep it kosher for the reviews of the product. Well, let me know. Windiest day. We'll get that thing up.
No, we already did the hottest and the burning up roof day a few years ago.
Been on your roof before. I remember it was that hot. Anyway, so let me know.
Yeah, very good. That was west, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. He's north of Possum Town. Yeah, Possum Town. Who else is any place anywhere?
Kilo November 4. Preston over here in Rockville by Larry.
Hey, Preston, how are you doing? Haven't heard from you on this net in a while.
Well, there, Paul, I finally stayed awake long enough to get in here. I kind of go to bed with the chicken, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been on a chicken farm in a long time. Do they normally go to bed early?
Yep, when the sun goes down.
I guess I'd forgotten that. Of course, in the house on my uncle's farm, when we went and got the eggs, that was it. I had to feed them, those 2 issues. Feeding them, I didn't hang around for them at night.
Yeah, mine are on strike. They're not laying any eggs at this time. Still waiting on it. I guess they want some better feed or something. I don't know.
Well, the one thing that I remember as a kid, and I remember as used to be picking the eggs, and we'd go up in the hen house, and the hens would be in their little boxes, little, what do you call it, just their nest. And he says, no, just reach up underneath them and get that. Some of them didn't like that very much, and you get your hand. Didn't care. You could just slide your hand on them there. And it was in the winter, which was, I remember, we lived up there near the Canadian border. In the winter, you'd leave your hand down there for a while.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Paul, for getting me in there on the net. Appreciate what you do, sir. I'll let you go, KMCQ.
Yeah, we got another First Tuesday coming up, Preston. That was Preston in Rockville. Kilo November 4. Actually, he's in Possum Trot. That's where he is. He's just down the road, but it's Possum Trot. I love that name. Kilo November 4, Charlie, Quebec. Who else is any place anywhere?
KO 4 SSW, Kilo Oscar 4. Blair over here in Mount Juliet.
Hey, Blair. Yep, sound good. I hear you often enough now. I remember your name.
If I hang around enough, you guys will remember me. I'll have to join you for breakfast one of these days. Just hasn't worked out yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we're going to change it this way. Would you Tuesday? But there's a bunch of hams showing up there from that other group, and I'd like to meet up with them as well, because that would make it much better to have, like, give us,
And you said that's on Tuesday?
No. The breakfast's going to be Saturday. It'll be this Saturday, and the door there.
Let me see what's going on. I might be able to do that. My wife's flying for the next couple of days, but she'll be home by then. So her mother and I can go.
Oh, yeah. So you have your mother living with you, or her mother living with you?
Yeah, her mother had a stroke years ago. She can get around, but she can't live by herself. So she moved with us, and she's here.
Oh, yeah. I'm very familiar. Yeah. Mother and my mother-in-law both lived with me and my wife here for about 3 years, and they were both really not capable of taking care of those. My mother had some serious problems with her health, and then but my mother-in-law, her problems were all related to dementia or Alzheimer. So we had our hands full for about the last 6 months or so for both of them, because it was just a downhill battle. And my mother-in-law was 94 when she passed away, and my mother died 7 days later at 91.
Yeah, fortunately, my mother is still in Atlanta, and my brother's close by, so he'll get that honor. But we got her mother to be 93 in January. So there's some days I don't think she's going to make it another week, and some days I think she's going to make it a couple more years.
All good. I don't recommend it for everybody. I know in my case, I had more patience with my mother than I did with my own mother, but I loved them both.
Well, we'll just say it's a unique situation here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's I felt that my wife felt that was true. She told me when mother was having some difficulties. She said, "Well, she can move in with us." I said, "Yeah, but we already got your mother." She said, "I don't care." So, okay, you're good with it. I'm good with it. Anything else for the net, Blair?
No, let's do it for here. I'll hang around and catch you guys on the two. I don't have my HF rig set up, so I can't do the high frequency 10 meter right now.
Okay, very good. Yep, 223-415. Look forward to.
All right, talk to you then. KO4 SSW.
Very good. That's Blair here in Mount Juliet. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra C. Any place anywhere? All righty, I think it about wraps it up there. No more. Last chance before we move on to 10 meters. Righty. That was there was 20 of us here tonight, and there was one that Michael, you may have a different number, but Brian checked in like 2 minutes before the net. He wasn't going to make the net, and that was Brian, CTP Brian. All right, we'll see you 10 meters. Line over to 28.415. Very good. This is K4PW, net control for Mount Juliet. Simplex radio net on 10 meters. Looking for check-ins from east. Please come in.
KM4YRF.
Very good. You sound great, Mike. Of course, you're too close to me to make a good. That was Mike, Kilo Mike 4, Romeo, Mike, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Who else is east? Well, I was looking for Kevin. Are you out there, Kevin? All right, we got Kilo Echo 4, Delta Echo Zulu. That was Earl. It's a great signal there. Who else we got east? Kevin. You're not copying him, are you, Michael? I think you would have told me.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing him.
Yeah, I was listening there, but I didn't hear anything else. Anyway, that was Kilo Echo 4, Delta Echo Zulu. Before that, that was Earl over there in is east or north. Anybody north?
WB0
Hey, very good. You sound good now.
Yeah, I just put a different mic on it. It's fine.
I guess you got to go buy some more mojo for the mic.
I guess.
I don't know. The station manager going to give you that time.
I'll put in for it.
That was Mark. November Oscar in northwest Wilson County. Who else is north? Oh,
KG4 LV, Jack and Donaldson.
hey, Jack. Hey, by the way, if you hear that fella on the air, no, I asked him what his call was, and he gave me a call. I'm not going to say what it is, because it was an expired call from another state. And I said, you wouldn't happen to shut up, and he never came back.
You sniffed him out.
I don't know. I don't know if I did or I didn't, or maybe that is his name. He's kind of a whack job. You know?
Yeah, I've heard it several times.
He actually gave me the call letters, just like it was. Oh yeah, that's it. Expired call, Bill.
You probably scared him to death.
I guess. I don't know. I don't have the fog. If he needed help getting a license, I'd be happy to help.
Well, whatever you did, good work.
Yeah. Real.
Right.
Very good. That was Jack. Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. Who's out there next? Is that Greg?
Raider.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo.
You're doing a good representation.
I've never heard him speak much.
Okay. No, he had a rough voice. Rough voice. He sounded like a. Because I sound like an older fella tonight, I think. No, he was just. I never heard from him again.
Yeah, he likes to do imitate women and blacks and country folk and you name it.
Ah, maybe we can get him on the stage somewhere.
Maybe so. Maybe come to breakfast.
Yeah, he can be entertainment. He'll be called Mr. Mystery Call. Anyway, that was Greg, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie. Who else is west or south? Or Mr. Kevin from the east? Anything west, south, or anywhere? Hey, how you doing, Stan? Hello, Stan. Yo. It might be down. You're right. I thought I was never seen him do that, but it doesn't mean he can do it. Stan, you there? Well, I guess not. I'm checking him in anyway. Kilo Mike 4, Hotel Quebec Echo. Stan, Silent Stan in Lebanon. Anywhere? Yeah, it isn't too bad. You're right. And you got a great signal. Normally, you're lower than this to me on 10 meters.
Yeah, that's my nose level. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days when that stuff is.
Okay, somebody's gonna have to explain or an email how a solar flare takes several days to get here when the sunlight gets here in a matter of a few minutes.
Layovers.
What's that?
Must be a layover.
I think it's an immigration policy.
COVID, you guys got to have your COVID shots and delay.
I guess it's weird. Very well. They can't get through the border like that guy tried to do up in my hometown.
Which one is that? What's that?
The guy who that tried to go about 100 miles an hour through the border. Yeah, Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Oh, the recent guy.
Yeah. The only thing left of the car was the engine.
Yeah, why would he do 100?
They don't know. They don't know whether it was a faulty or he was trying to commit suicide or whether he had a stroke or they don't know. Yeah, it was odd. Anyway, anybody else, any place, anywhere before we move over to 223? Is that Mike? Was that you? All right, we're going to move over to 223.5 and appreciate all the check-ins. We have 7 there on 10 meters and 20 on 2 meters, and we'll catch you guys later. K4PD. No. Yeah, most of that was over. And the dogs were over. Hey, we got KF4, KFQ, and of course myself, K4, TW. Who else we got up here tonight? All right, I had a couple in there. KO4 SSW, that's Blair, very much good. And Kilo Golf 4 Indian and Victor being, what's his name? Jack and Donaldson. Did I hear somebody else in there?
84 VW Carlin up there at that page.
Oh yeah, big signal from everybody tonight. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey, Carlin in back page. Angeltown, all points north. Who else is out there?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Very good. We got Greg in Antioch. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. I was expecting to hear Greg. Are you out there, Greg?
Greg already checked, I believe.
Did he check in with you guys when I wasn't there?
I heard him, I think.
That's enough right there. That's a verified virtual check-in.
What did Atlas?
Anybody else? We got myself and K4PW. We got Tony and Smyrna, Kilo 554, Kilo 55 Quebec, and we got Jack and Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4 Indian and Victor. Blair, here, Montjuic, Kilo Oscar 4, about 2 keys, it's 1K. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Whiskey, Delta 4, Victor Uniform Whiskey, Carlin in Bethpage, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor, Echo in Antioch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6. Oh man, it's low numbers enough.
AM4 Wire. AM4 HQ.
Oh, hold on, what's on? KM4 YRF. Yeah, I didn't have you in there. Because you have to check it. And KM4 HQE. Stan, I couldn't hear you on 10 meters. I heard you, but then you didn't hear me.
No, I don't think you kept going back to somebody else. For some reason, I kept thinking you were saying Steve and not Stan, so I didn't know.
Okay, no, you didn't reply. So I thought something went wrong. Somebody said maybe his volume's on. I said, no, Stan doesn't usually do that.
No, I was still there, but I guess I'm just here on call. You also have Kevin in there.
Oh, very good. Kevin, are you out there? Yo, Kevin.
Oh, are you hearing Kevin?
No, I'm not hearing a thing out of it. Hold on one second.
I have a good copy of you, Kevin. We called out for you a couple times.
Michael, is Kevin copying me? I've got my squelch wide open, and I can tell he's talking, but I can't make out what he's saying. Yeah, I can just. I don't know what the deal is. Why it would be so bad for me? Just I don't know. Must be them damn hackers or something from Russia. Yeah, when you open up the squelch, as you know, on this radio, you just open up completely with that F2 button. It just gets noisy, and then somebody's talking that I can hear. I don't know. I don't have to spin my vertical around, I guess. Maybe that side of my antenna's got some dirt on it or something. I've heard him before, though, on 220. Ask him which antenna he's using. I don't think he has a beam, but I think he has a homemade at vertical, doesn't he?
Kevin, which antenna do you use for 223? Kevin, you still there? He's going to shut it down.
Well, yeah, it would have been nice. Yeah, there's 9 of us in here tonight, so that's I would never thought we'd get 9 people in here, or 10 like we did the last time.
Well, I'm telling you what, man, 220 bands is becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, we're not careful. We keep this up, man. We'll have 40 people in here.
You got that right. Come on, make it 10.
Ah, very good. We got Mark in there. Fantastic. We got to get him before his mic goes bad. He's got a timer on that thing.
No, I found the problem. Sorry, man. Man, I hate it when that happens.
Dig it out. I mean, you don't leave it out just for people available.
Too. There we go.
Well, very good. They give 10 of us. No, I just, like I said, I've never heard in any of the places I've been that 220 was active. Now, I have heard on the WR3S repeater system. I don't know if that's what it's called. But I think there's 2 or 3 of the repeaters, but I couldn't tell you where they are. I think one of them is on south of us, and there's another one north, and Nashville. Maybe. Evening sometimes, like during drive time, but that's the only time I hear them. Does anybody else hear anything on 220?
Occasionally, and it's pretty much what you're there.
Yeah, okay. You probably know where those WR, it is WR3S, right?
Well, that's the call on it. John got kind of in trouble with doing cost of it. But another gentleman was a home or something.
He must have done something pretty dramatic to have his privilege.
No, it wasn't really him. Todd got on there, and what he usually would do is if you did what he thought, then you're going to die there. And stuff. Well, he did that to the wrong person. That wrong person. Apparently, we had a daddy was a fool.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to be cantankerous on the air. You know?
It was all posted on the FCC site. got a repeater and you got it on there, you take over it, and that's what they pointed out to him. So they relinquished his rights. I don't know, what do you call it? I can't remember what they call it now. Throw out or whatever.
Oh yeah, I know we had a guy down in Florida with I don't think it's still active, but it was managed by November 9 Echo N9E, and his antenna was on a Comcast tower at 1,150 feet. Man, did he have coverage. Well, he had issues that he got cantankerous. I don't know how, because I wouldn't know. He had the issue, and they said, get off the tower. Here he has an antenna at 1,150 feet, and he blew it.
I've noticed over the years since I've been a ham, for some odd reason, get up in application, extra or advanced or something like that, reason they kind of short circuit in their thinking and stuff, and they can do anything they want. Go out of band, and they start doing stupid stuff, and then the next thing you know, you read about them on the FCC site, I don't understand it.
No, some people just, I'll just say they have erratic behavior. He had erratic behavior. By the way, he had lived here in Nashville, this N9E. You may not have heard of him. I only know that because AF4TZ told me that he had learned a lot from N9E when he lived here. And that was some years ago, because well, that was prior to 2005. He would have lived in this area. I don't know when. I have no idea. He just lived in, and then somehow, you can imagine this guy. I don't know what. I mean, he seemed like a pretty okay guy. He had some issues, but pretty okay guy. And his house burned down with all his equipment in it.
I ain't here to discuss anybody really. I only met John one time when I was down there in his shop. But, he had to take the blunt of the rest of the FCC. So I don't know. But, like I said, I understand what happened. So, like I said a minute ago, it seems like it's a short circuit or something, that forget about what it took to get their license and everything. And next thing you know, you read about it somewhere.
Yeah, keep working with them. I think that one of the things that might have, I think Comcast got the complaint. I don't know this to be true, but one of his control operators was a guy, like you just said about whoever the senator was. And they, yes,